Welcome guys to my Champions League predictions. Today we are going to be predicting the Champions League draw after the draw was made a few days ago, and we'll be predicting the games. So let's get straight into it. The first game is Manchester City versus Real Madrid. Now for Manchester City, they are not really focusing on the league and they could be completely out of Europe next season, depending on the result that's going to come out of the CIA on Monday. So this game against Real Madrid, they are 2-1 up on aggregate, so I do believe Manchester City will win this one, only because Manchester City are the much better team here. Even though Real Madrid, I think they're gonna win the La Liga, because I think they are on course to win the La Liga. So will they concentrate on the Champions League? Probably, but they are 2-1. They are 2-1 down against Manchester City, and it'll be very, very hard to pick up the form and try and overcome that deficit. I think it is quite possible for Real Madrid to do that, but I think because Manchester City will be so focused on this competition, it will be very, very hard to do so. So for me, I'm just gonna predict a Manchester City win, and they will go through to the next round, the quarterfinals. The next game is Juventus versus Lyon. Now, for me, again, Lyon are 1-0 up, I believe, from the first leg, and that is a very shock result for Juventus, and they will be looking to try and come back from that, and that will be vital for them to try and come back from that, because they're obviously going to win the Serie A, and trying to win the Champions League, trying to make a good push to win this competition will be very, very good for them, especially when they are the likes of Arthur coming in. You want to try and boast good qualities within your squad and within the trophy cabinet. So I think Juventus will turn this around for me, because Lyon are so demotivated, because obviously they are out of Europe altogether. So I do think Lyon will do their best to try and hold on to this lead, especially, because of next season. They want to try and do as best as they can in this season's Champions League, so when they are not in Europe next season, they have a bit of money to work off, which would be very good to rebuilding their squad. But for me, this is quite hard to predict, to be honest, because both teams are good and bad on their day. So for me, I'm going to give this a Juventus win. I think they will turn it around. I think they will win this around 2 or 3-0. Next game is Bayern Munich versus Chelsea. Now, for Chelsea, they have spent a lot of money in the transfer market. Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech, looks like Chilwell's going to come in, looks like some other players may come in through the door for Chelsea. But they are 3-0 down against Bayern Munich, and a really, really good Bayern Munich side. This is what we're talking about right now, because they've won the Bundesliga by a landslide. They're looking like they're in great shape, and I think they're one of the challengers for this Champions League. I think they have a good possibility of winning it. And I won't be surprised if they do so, because they are such a good team at the moment. And again, against the Chelsea side, Chelsea, I don't see them making a comeback, to be honest, quite frankly. I think Bayern Munich could have too much for them. I think Chelsea could possibly nick 1 goal, maybe even 2 goals back, but I don't see them coming all the way back from 3-0 down. It looks very uncertain for them, so I'm going to give this a Bayern Munich win. I do think they'll hold on. Next game is Barcelona versus Napoli. Now, the aggregate score in this game is 1-1, and Barcelona are playing at home, and so it doesn't really matter. But again, this home stuff advantage it counts a bit, I guess. So for this one, Barcelona are 1-1 against Napoli, as I just said. And for me, I don't think they're going to win this one, to be honest. I think Napoli aren't going to win this one. I just think Barcelona have a lot of quality, and because they're going to lose the La Liga title, or at least it looks like they're going to lose the La Liga title to Real Madrid, I do think they have to chase after the Champions League. And to start this off, they need to do it against Napoli. For Napoli, in the Serie A, looking at them in the table, they are sitting in 6th position, so they're not doing very well. So I do expect Barcelona to be quite comfortable in this one, even though the first leg was 1-1. I do think Barcelona will come back very easily to win this game. So now we'll be getting into the quarterfinals now. The Atalanta have gone through, RB Leipzig have gone through, and Paris Saint-Germain have gone through, and Atletico Madrid have gone through. So looking at that, we're going to get straight into the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and the first one is Atalanta versus Paris Saint-Germain. Now, this is a very big game, and for Atalanta, they are doing so well right now, and they're doing very well, obviously, in Serie A. They're really breakthrough side. This is their first season actually in the Champions League, and they've reached the quarterfinals, and they're boasting this because they're in 3rd position, actually ahead of the likes of Inter Milan, who have spent heavily. And I do think Atalanta could cause a shock to Paris Saint-Germain, but I again, I have to look at quality here because of, you know, there will be a lot of fatigue as well because they're just finishing the league seasons and they've been out for like 3 months before that. So I do think Paris Saint-Germain will win this one. So for me, I think in this game for Paris Saint-Germain, I think they'll win around 2-0 for me. I think it'll be very tight for them, and I think they'll have to dig really, really far to try and get a win here. They have, and again, Paris Saint-Germain haven't played for a long time, remember, because their season got abandoned, so maybe they're a bit, they're not that fit, and maybe Atalanta could take advantage of that. So for me, I'm going to change my score and I'm going to say a 2-1 win for Paris Saint-Germain. I do think it's going to be very tight, and I hope Atalanta do win this one. I really want them to go far in this competition. The next one is RB Leipzig versus Atletico Madrid. Now for me, this one can go anywhere, just because RB Leipzig have done quite well in the Bundesliga. They have finished third, but again, they have been shaky at times in the Bundesliga. So, but so have Atletico Madrid. To be fair, they've not done very well in La Liga. Only now they've had a resurgence and they're sitting in third position, but before that they were very, very struggling. And I think, to be fair, that win against Liverpool they had in the round of 16 would be giving them a lot of confidence, and they should be taking that into the game against RB Leipzig, which is why in this game I'm going to give Atletico Madrid a 3-1 win in this one. The next one we'll be looking at in terms of the Champions League quarter-final is the winner of Manchester City and Real Madrid versus the winner of Juventus versus Lyon. Now, this one is going to be quite an interesting one because considering Manchester City and Juventus are the winner of the two games, they could potentially be playing each other. Obviously, I can't give a score prediction for this because it's not certain if they'll be playing each other. But just reacting to this, it's very, very possible that Juventus could give Manchester City a shock. Obviously, Juventus have won the Serie A, so they could have confidence to go on and beat Manchester City. So this is quite an interesting one to look out for. And the next one we'll be looking at is the winner of the Barcelona-Napoli game is playing the winner of the Bayern versus Chelsea game. Now, this is, again, it will be very interesting because I think Bayern will win the Chelsea game, and Barcelona, I think, because they have so much quality, they'll win the Napoli game. So we could have Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. Now, in the past, this has been a very, very a good tie, and I think Messi would be quite good to be playing this one because he really likes playing against Bayern Munich, and I do think it'll be a very, very tight game, but I'll probably predict a Bayern Munich win, to be honest, because I think Bayern Munich are the much better team on form, on paper, and possibly on paper, I'm not sure, but they have a really good team, and I think they could challenge Barcelona all the way, which is why I think Bayern Munich could win that one. So guys, there it is. There are my Champions League predictions for the last 16 second legs and the quarter-finals. I may be doing a semi-final depending on what happens. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe. If you want to see more predictions, you've got more leagues to suggest, please leave it in the comment section below. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.